Really, the pitchers really did a great job out there.
No, very, very proud and pleased of just all the pitching, and I thought Medich really did a great job of just kind of settling the game for us, and then everybody that threw behind him threw the ball really well, and we got some timely hits and ended up just really good midweek win.
This past weekend, the story was some of the guys at the top of the lineup, Parada, Borden, etc. But tonight, you get big games out of Colin and also out of Steven.
Yeah, and I said that in there in the clubhouse. We were behind, 2 outs, runner on second. Colin got a big hit to get us a run, and then Reid followed it up the 2-run homer to give us the lead, and then we kind of never looked back. And then, Reid hit another homer late, and Colin got a couple more hits. So good to see those guys, kind of get going. And, and you can't expect the Paradas and Jenkins and everybody just to, be on task every night. So it's good to see the bottom, come up and do a good job. And then Ruby was on base all the time getting hit by pitches. So, and thought Ruby did a great job of catching too. So it's a good night.
Of course, the momentum that the team is starting to build right now has been as a result of getting those big hits with 2 outs.
No question. We had a good weekend. North Carolina is a really good team, and we need to keep getting better and doing everything we can to win games. So it's a good sign. I think I'm seeing a lot of positive signs just up and down, pitching, defense, and hitting.
You talked about Medich, but it was nice to see Bartnicki come in there, get that first out, get ahead of the batters, and get out of the inning without anything going on.
Thought he threw real well, and and I think he is throwing a lot better. So that's great to see. We know what he's capable of doing, and and it looks like he's pitching right now with a lot of confidence.
And of course, a big part of winning in this league is having the guys come out of the bullpen to get the job done, and I guess you got to feel good about what you saw tonight too.
Yeah, no doubt. I thought, Medich, Manley, Bartnicki, Cam Hill threw the ball really good there in the ninth. And, and we're going to need all those guys just to keep contributing, and we can use them if they throw like they threw tonight.
And of course, in the beginning of the year, you talked about how deep your pitching staff was, and you're starting to see that come around now with the guys coming out of the bullpen.
I certainly hope so. We feel confident in all those guys, and I think they're starting to get confident themselves. And, and I think the more success they have, and that the more confident they're going to become.
Got a big series coming up against Duke. Can't let the foot off the gas. You got to keep going.
No, we need to play well every weekend in the ACC. I think it's been proven anybody can beat anybody, and we just got to keep moving and doing everything we can to win series moving forward.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Rob, whenever you're ready.
John, let's go back to when you came here last year. What has transpired as far as what you're doing out there on the mound and working with Coach Burrell to get where you are now?
Absolutely. First and foremost, it's just been learning to just really be a pitcher from just a mental approach of going into the game. I spent my undergraduate time as a catcher. Last year was my first true year as a PO, and I think that strides I've made really from just experience of having feel in the game from last year to this year have really just started to pay dividends. Really just trying to keep it simple, do the little things right, but just my day-to-day routine is just more concise, simpler, and really translates on the mound of, again, just trying to do the little things really well.
And naturally everyone knew you threw the ball hard. What other pitches have you been working on to get to where you are?
Sure. Obviously my slider's kind of just been my bread and butter this year. And on days like today where I've commanded both fastball, slider, just letting them play off each other has been a lot of fun.
Going 2-3 innings, is that where you feel comfortable?
Oh, without a doubt. I've done it now a couple times this year. Did it last time we played these guys. That really just no stress whatsoever. Be able to go out there, give 3 innings today, and then be ready to go again Friday against Duke.
Body language tells a lot about players, and you look like you're really confident out there now.
Without a doubt. when it helps, when you've got the best offense in the country, putting up runs for you. That makes things a lot easier on the mound. But at the end of the day, I've got a lot of confidence in my stuff, and I know that if I go right at hitters, put myself in good counts, good things are going to happen.
You talked about this weekend. As far as your arm recovery, what kind of time do you need to recover?
I'll be ready to go again Friday. I've done it a couple times this year, thrown this many pitches in midweek, and been ready to come back again, firing on Friday. So I'll be ready to go. Duke's a good team. Mercer's a great team. We play best teams in the country, so it's part of what makes this a special place.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, whenever you're ready, Bob.
We've seen a lot of examples with this team this year where guys have been on the bench, something happens, and I guess the message is you always have to be ready to come in there and play.
Yeah.
And last couple of games you've been able to come in there and make some great contributions. What do you do to keep ready when you're not playing?
Oh, I mean, just being around the team, being around our offense, all the guys, Kevin, Jenkins, just picking their brain, hitting in the cages with them daily, practice with them, hours spent with them every day, meals, being on the bus, just being in that environment surrounded by such good hitters all the time. It's really easy to just follow that vibe and stick to what you got, doing what you got to do. But yeah, just following after my teammates is really the best answer I got for you, honestly. Those guys are great. It's easy to follow in their footsteps.
The first time up, they pitched the outside, may have chased the ball.
Yeah.
So, how important was for you the next time up to come back and get on the ball and have the success you had?
Yeah, that was he made some good pitches that first at bat, got one into my hands and went back outside, and then that was my the second at bat, my second time seeing him, and I was able to put a barrel on the ball. So just being able to get that second at bat, I think, off of him, and being able to see those pitches the second time was really helpful for me.
How good did that second one feel?
Really good. I mean, it was really high in the air, so I had to watch it for a second just to make sure that left fielder wasn't going to have a play on it. But it felt good off the barrel.
Right field, you seem like you're really comfortable out there now. What's your approach out there?
Yeah, I mean, just getting behind our pitchers and just trying to play solid defense, not trying to do too much, make all the plays that I can. But yeah, just knowing that our offense is going to hit. So if I'm making all the routine plays, we should be in a really good spot.
We've seen a lot of tough plays out there in the corner with the bullpen out there and the way the field curves around there. Is that a difficult position to play?
I mean, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I've taken millions of reps, especially just from that right field here at Rusty C. So that right field here I'm pretty accustomed to that view. So getting to the wall and making those plays usually doesn't have too much of a tough time.
Yeah, you guys go up to Chapel Hill, take 2 out of 3 there, your first road series, and now you're coming home. I guess the feeling is we can't let up now. We've got to keep going.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, any team rolling in here in the ACC, especially when we need big wins now, we had to play great. Can't let anything go by. So getting this win on Tuesday and rolling into these next 2 practices with a good energy is a really big thing for us.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.